We're here, y'all. I'll wait for you guys to pop up. Just set up. It's another day in the neighborhood. Whose neighborhood? Fab's neighborhood. Fab's Funday vlog just started. You guys from around the world with different time zones, we're wondering, is he gonna come? I gotta go to bed, or I gotta wake up, or I gotta stop what I'm doing to go hang out with Fab, and here I am. Codified, how you doing? Santé. Jenny Kirby, how you doing? Nice to see you guys. Loic James, what's up? Livia, twinkling in, arriving slowly but surely. Purple Stars, comment ça va? Simona Busca, how are you? You guys like, I see some of the regulars right here. I see names that I see either on my social media or here, or even on my various social accounts. And it's pretty funny. It's nice. It's nice because I'm like, oh, I recognize that name. Okay, we got Syria Jones. All right. Jesiah Mawaka. I don't know what you wrote. Not sure. Rosemary, how you doing? Anyway, this is another Fab's Funday vlog, and we're here, ready to go for it. Tomorrow, though, I'm going to be attending a summit. There are various speakers that have been coming through this Project SOS. The company's been around for about 15 years, so they're very solid in bringing high quality speakers. But this is for free, so you just have to join the link. I'll put the link in description at the end of a little vlog today. I'm not going to stay here too long, guys, because I've got tomorrow, and tomorrow is going to be very special because of the fact that, and I've been using this analogy, I am whipping out the tools out of my toolbox. That's right. So I'm putting my tool belt on, and I'm going to be showing you some of the things I've been using because many of you have had questions regarding my health, my workout regimen, and all this falls under a certain umbrella that I've never really gone. I haven't been very specific with it because I just thought like I would have to do it in this, I had to plan it out, and I thought it was the perfect timing, and timing is everything. So this project SOS during this hour. I believe the second half of that hour I will cover a bunch of stuff. It'll be Q&A at the end as well, so we'll have a half hour for Q&A. Whether or not we last an hour in the talk, we'll see, but we have about an hour and a half, and a definite half hour for Q&A, which is wonderful. So I hope that some of you will join because I'll be talking about the health factor, and that has piqued your interest for some times, I know, and we're going to do it, So, santé. I wish you a wonderful weekend. Let's enjoy it. Oops. That's another device. I got to go check it out. Hold on. Sorry. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. So, we need to get into the motion. Cause we ain't gonna stay too long, too long, too long. We're not gonna stay here too long today, because tomorrow is a special one. Okay, but as promised, I'm here. It's Fab's Funday vlog. I'm a regular here, just like some of you, and I'll do my best to come here Sunday after Sunday. We're still going through this COVID-19 situation, unfortunately, but this month, I believe, people are going to go back to work in certain territories around the world. But for the most part, it seems like all leaders around the world are following the same script. So 11th of May, people are back in the office. I'm not sure about restaurants, but I know supermarkets have been opened, and that's pretty cool that they've been opened, because without that, it would have been a nightmare. So we'll see how it's gonna go. How we're gonna go back up this mountain. You know, it's not the end of the story. You best believe that. A lot of people are at work. A lot of people are investigating, and I love that. That's the freedom of information. There's a lot of stuff out there. We just have to go go and look for it. Get the right info. Be aware. Stay aware. Be in the loop. Television is not the right place to go. That's for sure. That's 100%. For me, I don't watch TV. And there are a lot of people that I've encountered in my journey, in my journey. People like Patrick Bet David, and he's been interviewing a lot of really interesting people. Through the years, I had no idea until I did my interview with him, and then I was more familiar with the person, the character, his character, and he's on the real. He's a solid man, and I follow him. I watch him avidly, and he's brought a lot of great information to my doorstep, to my digital doorstep. But it took me to do this and go after that. So some of you have nothing but time at the moment, so let's use it wisely. Let's spend our lives wisely. Because this pause on time has got us forced to, you know, some of us, the majority of us, couldn't go and do our thing. So we have to respect the rules and stay home. So since we spend so much time home, whether it's on a computer or reading a book or working out, we have to create some kind of and I have for myself kind of created a timetable and a schedule for myself every day to keep my projects going. So from morning to night, I'm busy, because time is flying. If you don't pay attention, well, you're going to be coming out of this and saying, "Oh wow, I wish I would have used my time a little better." So I'm full force in it, like 100%. But I didn't come to this conclusion by just one day saying, "Oh no." I've listened to a lot. When everything went down, I went and searched and searched and searched and listened and listened, and then I implemented my plan. And this is why around March or so, I was like, okay, this is about to go down for quite some time. So just make a plan, a strategy, and make sure that whenever we come out of that, I'll be better, stronger, wiser, and I would have invested time in some of the things that I always wanted to get into but didn't get a chance to do. So all this traveling that I was doing at the end of the week that was not happening, well, why not use all this time and invest it into something else? And that something else, in a few words, is me. That's it. Whether it is a new skill that I'm trying to learn or anything like that, I've invested in myself. And I'm so glad that I did because I am much further and closer to my dreams at the same time. So it is and has been very challenging in many ways, but also so rewarding in many ways. So I hope that, and I don't know how long we're going to be in this situation, but I hope that my words, my energy is possibly um, inspiring you to go and try it out. That's all I'm saying. I'm not here to preach. I'm here to share. Sharing is caring. That's my motto. And if one person here watching can be inspired and have their life change as a result of listening to me and vibing with me, it warms my heart. It really does. And that's been the intent from the beginning to create this platform here, Fab's Funday Vlog. And this is how I roll. And I'm sure some of you know that by now, you know. But I think that repetition will eventually get into your mind. First, you listen to something, it's like a song. You listen to a song at first, you listen to it, you love the groove. You just follow the groove, you're into the groove, and then one day you listen to the same song that you've been listening for weeks now, and you're listening to the text. And now the text is clicking with whatever you're going through in your life. That's the power of music. I love that part. And so maybe some of you have now reacted and maybe have gotten my drift and understood what I've been talking about. Maybe it's sinking in with you and you're taking steps. And as a matter of fact, at some point, I would love to hear or to read some of your some of the effects that I've had on you, and maybe some of the results are the results because action equal reaction. Maybe as a result of me talking to you and inspiring you, something changed. Let me know. I would love to hear from you. I would love to hear that. All right. So this was kind of like, when I get in there, I start to vibe, try to assess, what I'm feeling, how I'm feeling right now at the moment. What am I going to talk about? Because I never know what it's going to be about. So sometimes it takes me a little time to, to zoom in, to narrow in on what I'm going to talk about. But I love it. I love it because it comes from the heart. That's it. I'm here as an open book, and we're all in the same situation right now. Our life, time, our lives and time are on pause. And it's a really interesting thing because even the streets don't feel the same. The energy and the electricity that I used to feel in certain part of the city, are not here anymore. So you are much closer to yourself. You can hear yourself much better. It's very interesting. Like I said before, uh, when you connect to silence, you connect to balance and also to yourself. So the fact that the streets are emptier, there's not as much noise, there's not so much electricity up in the air, I've been able to hear myself very clearly. And maybe that's the same for you. I don't know. I don't know. I hope. I hope so. Okay. Oniva, let's go. Let's see what you got. You know the drill. I'm looking for questions. Okay. Okay, Sebastian. Okay. Rock Queen Kiki. Okay. Salut. Okay, everybody's saying hello to each other. Good morning, Jennifer. How are you? Avril, Francis. Hey, I'm here to do just that. By the way, I forgot to do this. Are you ready? Pow, pow, pow. Uh. By the way, I'm not gonna stay here too long, like I said, because tomorrow I'm doing something very special with Project SOS. They've been around for 15 years, and they've been bringing speakers from all over the world for some time now, and I'm gonna get the opportunity to be part of the platform tomorrow, 4 o'clock Euro time. I'm gonna post a link in the description below, so you can go pick it and be there tomorrow. It'll be details regarding my health and what I've been using, what tools I've been using, and how I've been using them to get to where I've been, and how to keep my head level headed, to keep myself balanced, and how I've been, you know, essentially using those tools to keep myself solid and to remain on my mission and focused. Okay, it's all about focus, it's all about discipline. So let's see what we got. Mm-mm. Janie Kirby, my pleasure. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Uh, Shilay, hello, Pop Stars. Okay, 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 okay. I'm looking for questions right now. Yes, I am in Amsterdam. That's right. Uh, Simona. Yeah, me too. I'm excited about it. It's gonna be real cool. I don't know. I'm in DC. DC. It's been a while since I've been in Washington DC. It's been a while. It's been a long time. But let's hope that when we get out of this tunnel, I'll be able to travel around the world again and maybe perform at a theater or venue near you. Okay. I'm looking. You guys are talking to each other, wondering where I'm at in the world. That's funny. Okay. Yeah. Jenny Kirby. Yeah. I'm a Taurus. It's my birthday month. As a matter of fact, Taurus is they start in April 20th to May 20th. Yep, I'm a Taurus. So, you know the type. I'm a bull. I'll never give up. I'll never give up on myself. I've learned that. I did let myself down a few times in my life, but once I understood what I did to myself, I vowed to myself to never let that happen again. And that's what we do when we give up on ourselves. You let yourself down. So I used that analogy before, like, you have a best friend, you take care of your friend, you're there for them. It's the same thing with yourself. Treat yourself like your best friend. And when your best friend gets out of line, you keep him in line or her in line. That's how it works. Keep yourself in line. And tomorrow we're going to talk about this me, myself, and I, you know, body, mind, and soul connection. So let's go. Um, okay, we're here to win. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to be here for too long. Like I said, I just came here to let you know that tomorrow was happening. But while I'm here, it's hard to come here shortly and leave. So it's always difficult for me to leave you guys. But tomorrow is going to be fun. It's going to be different because the talk is structured differently. So I'll be talking about the past, of course, and then leading to my reinvention. That's what we're going to do. And that's going to be interesting because some people, like I said, have been wanting to know what I've been doing, what I've been using, how I've been using what I've been using. My recipe, my personal recipe for personal growth. So, let's see what we got. Ok, Pauvre Stars. L'effet d'annonce de la fin du confinement au 11 mai. Au 11 mai. Ok, après effet de conditionner, puis subitement, le gouvernement pense reculer la date. Ah, ouais. Yeah, it's true in France, they announced May 11th. I believe in Holland it's also May 11th. But you never know until we get there because we've been there before. It's happened before where they told us, oh, we're going back to work. And then it got delayed, and then it got delayed, and then it got delayed. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait until it's 100%. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Sebastian. Thank you. Thank you. Um, uh Tammy Fox. Oh, no way. So Tammy is telling me that my autographs is going for 2 grand on eBay. Wow. Wow. That's interesting. Well, I do sign a lot of autographs, and I have through the years. And I always know what period of my life it is because I always sign differently. And I only know when was what. That's right. You see, so I keep an eye. So when I sign those autographs, don't think that I don't know what you guys are doing. I know exactly what you're doing, and it's okay. That's the nature of the beast. Some people will have you sign autographs and tons of them, and then they're going to go online and try to make money off your autographs and photos. You know, that's just the way it is. People have different hustles, but I'll never stop signing autographs because, I know that some of the fans out there are for real. So when I sign his autographs, I know they want to keep that with them, as part of their, you know, as a souvenir because we are connected. The music has connected us. Music is the soundtrack of our lives. And every time you play that soundtrack, it takes you back to those wonderful times, those wonderful memories, your first kiss, your first love, some situation that happened to you. And that's the power of music. That's why I'm still doing music. I love it. So, regarding to autographs, there's nothing we can do about that. It's just the way it is. I'm going to do a few more questions and then I'm going to disappear because I got to go and do the French one right after. Mesdames et messieurs, ladies and gentlemen. Uh, Okay. Sheila Shorter. How do you feel about the sound of music in the USA and the UK? I mean, there's so much music that's very difficult for me to tell you like how I feel about the sounds in the USA and the UK. And there's so many vibes, so many styles. I pick what I like. That's it. I don't worry about things that I don't like. I only focus on things that I do like. And even if some even if there's something that I don't really especially like, there's always something that piques my interest because when I listen to music, I listen to music not only as a songwriter, as a singer, but also as a producer. So, is there anything good or bad, really? No, it's a question of taste. That's all, to answer your question. Ah bon, j'ai pas Sébastien. T'as un cadeau pour moi, hein? All right, all right. Well, we'll see. One of these days, I'll be in Belgium, and what about you coming to my show and bringing it to me? That would have been cool. There was some stuff lined up in Belgium. Unfortunately, everything has been canceled at the beginning of next year. Too bad. Yeah, this situation really got us like, woo, messed up. Some, it did mess up a lot of things, but let's see where it leads us. Let's see if it is for the better or for the worse. Right now, we have no idea, ladies and gentlemen. We don't know. Stephanie Johnson, how are you? Felicia, Felicia, we hear that arts is dead. What do you think about it? What do you mean by that? Do you mean art like painting, or you got to be a little more specific on that one? It's not very clear, but it's a good question. I like to know what you're saying. Stephanie Johnson, one of my favorite movies is Blade Runner. It's one of my favorites. Blade Runner, Dune, those two. Go check them out. It's pretty cool. My favorite color, um, red is a good one. Red, blue, But when it comes to color, you have so many. Like you have a red, but you have a quadium red, which is very deep, rich red, which I use when I paint. I love quadium red, and some people will argue that black is not a color, but I do love the color black. I love dark blues, but also love a light blue and a purple, a dark purple and a light purple. Pastel colors, my favorites. I've been able. Okay. Have I? Have you ever been offered to act in a movie? And would you like to? I have been offered, and I have done a few independent movies. I forgot the title. I don't know where they are, but it was a great experience, and I will do some more. But right now, most important is music and art. Those are the two. But in time, I'm sure someone will approach me, and we'll see if it works for me. I have a lot of good friends that are in the film industry. One of them is Roberto Arevalo, filmmaker, and we have plans to work together on some things, or to have him bring me on some of the projects that he'll be working on in the near future. So we'll see. We'll see. It's also a question of time. It's always like time is always the issue with those projects because music is really my main thing. Right. So one more question because again I've been going over, and then the French people are going to be like, "What? You're shortchanging us, shortchanging us. Sorry. Well, there are people asking me some questions, Toastman, but those questions the answers belong to the book. Some of those details that you guys would like to know, I can't give you everything. You understand? I can't give you everything. Otherwise, there's not going to be anything less. There's a lot more to discover about Robin Fab. So bear with me if I don't answer. That means I can't. And on some of those, I don't want to. Straight, honest, cash. And I think in French we say that. We use the expression being cash. And I'm cash always. So let me say that again. Some questions I can respond because the answer belongs to the book or to the movie or for a documentary. And the other one is because I don't want to answer. That's it. That's it. Cash. Straight up. Bam. Okay, one last one. And then I got to go. Sorry, Tennessee. Sorry. Okay, here we go. But I know, lately it's been very difficult because, sometimes when the weather is nice, I try to take advantage of the fact that it's beautiful. So I go out because I need to get out as well. And the weather in Holland is not that great. It hasn't been great. It usually isn't great, but lately it was great. So I took advantage of the fact that it was great. You see? And it was raining really hard, but now the sun is coming out. And I'd love to come out at some point today. It would be great, And I was working out at home too today, and I started a little later than planned, and that's what happens. But when I'm on the road, that happens too. Whether I check in after checking in for my flight, leaving the hotel, or while driving to the airport, I always manage to get to you guys, and I will continue to do my best to come and share with you some of the things that I've been doing. But that's really also one of the main reasons why I built this was to keep you abreast of everything that I was doing on all the projects. So right now, the fact that I can't really talk to you about some of the stuff that's being built, and there's a lot of things that I'm working on, but it would be nice to share with you some of the stuff who came to fruition that I've done, but this pause on time doesn't allow me to tell you, okay, well, now we can go to the next level because we have to wait for people to go back to work, to go back to the office, for the labels to go back to work and see where all this is going to be going, when we get out of this tunnel. So bear with me, but I'm here every weekend to give you some of that love and that positive energy. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Say you don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Well, that was bye-bye for now. Tomorrow, don't forget, I will make sure to put the link in about an hour from now because I'm going to be doing a French vlog right now, and I'll put the link right after. Okay? So, see you soon. I wish you nothing but the best this week, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bow!